Howdy, hey, welcome back to Pacific Northwest Gold Rushers. I'm Jeff, amateur prospector, and this is Gold Rush 22. Happy Easter, everybody. Yeah, I decided to come out and I'm going to do some very literally casual prospecting back on the creek where we kicked off Gold Rush 22. We're at that overflow of the one creek where we spent a couple days here, and then I had a stockpile of what looked like good stuff, but the weather didn't cooperate and washed it all away. But I'm going to try to go farther up the creek and see what else is there, and hopefully find a spot where I can try out my changes on my sluice. So, oh, somebody got new gloves so my hands don't freeze. And oh goodness, look who showed up. It's Ken! I told him don't forget his pants. He did show up. So we're keeping it very basic today. Got everything in the pack. Ken showed up. This might get interesting. Let's get to it. Gold Rush 22. Howdy, just an update. We made it down here. We are about, I'd say 100 yards or so up from the last place we were at. We're still following it, but we decided we're going to divide and conquer because Ken is here. And he's down around that bend just before that one idle pond, and he's going to start damming, set up his sluice, and do some testing down there. And I walked up here, and you can see where the bend starts. You can see how cut it is here. Now I'm standing on very light gravels. I mean, it's almost like quicksand soft, you know. So this tree literally has gotten washed out and down. And of course there's some big rock that looks good up there, but we're going to do this systematically. So the way we look, this water gets moving pretty quick. So it's coming here, slamming up against this old log that's underneath with clay packed in it. That's all clay down in there. And literally getting thrown up over here, close to where my gear is. And this stuff is just what's being kind of idly thrown down. This is so soft, I don't think there would even be gold in there. But this is a clay layer. And it goes down right over to here. Now that hasn't been dug, but you see those gravels? That's what we're thinking those are. We think just because this got up so high that it was literally just kind of like washing the organics off and getting those gravels exposed. That's some pretty old wood there and everything, so we still don't totally know what we're going, but that's all clay. This is all clay, so we're thinking this clay just runs like that. Now we have just enough water that we're thinking I can pretty much, I got just enough drop here for my 30-inch sluice that I redid to kind of dam this up like this and like this, get some of those out of there and have enough drop and flow to run this sluice. And my plan is, you can see a big rock under there, some some tighter packed rock, a big rock there. So my goal is kind of start pulling some rocks, do some test panning stuff there. But before I can do any of that, I have to dam this up and get my sluice, make sure it can run. Got plenty of gravels to pack up the dam. So we're looking good. So once I get set up and everything going, we'll check on Ken. And we got a double test going on. He brought his big sluice, so he's got a lot of water he needs to make sure to move. So let's get to it. Let's enjoy the day. Couldn't ask for a better day. Gold Rush 22. Welcome back. Okay, I think we got it enough to at least say we'll be able to do it. It was nice having that clay, as well as those gravels and sands, and plenty of rock. So we dammed it across, and we'll be able to patch the holes with our gravels, as well as use clay as needed. I had to pack clay underneath, but as you can see, it's looking like some pretty good water flow. It's going to need some adjusting. I haven't even tested it, but I'm looking at the water flow and it's looking good, so we'll be able to work with that. So let's take a walk down there and see how Ken's doing. Back in a minute. Well, Ken had to redirect the whole creek. You can see what he did, but the reason is to get the pitch that he needed. He's having issues with a busted bolt on one of his legs, but you know, that thing's a beast. It will handle. So where are you planning on digging, though?
Oh, right where you're standing. I threw all these.
So he cleared all the big rocks here. He's going to start testing this area and that. And I'm going to get back up there before that pond. But this is the slow water that we were talking about where it funnels. Well, we were on the other side of that. So even though this technically is an inside bend, his philosophy is this is moving so fast, it's throwing everything up here. And you can really pretty well testify by, look at the gravels. Small, bigger, 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 but they never really get to this size. So those are being thrown up here. So he's moved all his, he's got ground ready to dig. Hopefully you'll find a nug this time.
I was going to throw some little bit of gravel on top of this clay right now so it's not so slippery when I'm over here bending over. So I was actually digging this down because it was a hump and you just want to slide every time. So, but just one side of that box is going to clean rock. And that's all. I don't care if the other side even works. You get what I mean?
Well, you got twice the sluice, so you only need half of it than me. So
whatever falls up on the other side will stay there. You get what I mean?
All we can say, it's a good day.
Yep, I'm ready to start putting stuff because one side's going to work, and that's all I care about.
Well,
let me know.
The other good news, we're 100 to 150 yards up from where we were, so we're testing up the creek. And then I'm another probably 50 yards up that way, so we're hitting two birds with one stone. So
anything at all. So as long as a few pieces of color let me know we're still following it.
That's it. We're going to get her done. Gold Rush 22. Just want to point out that short little time I went down to see Ken. Look how much better the water flow got with the dam finally working. And so I'll be using my gravels as I classify to reinforce the dam. I got plenty of clay, plenty of sand. We should be good to go and test out my modifications to this. It's looking good. Time to get to work. Gold Rush 22. Welcome back. Okay, let me show you. I got about a half a bucket full. I'm going to go ahead and test my sluice out with it and everything, but let me show you why. So that big old flat rock there was wedged underneath that rock. So I pried that out, as well as that bowling ball over there. And the gravels do have clay mixed up in it. I can even take some of these. Oops, well. So they don't look bad, they look kind of good. But let's run this half bucket and let's see how this sluice runs. It's only the second time using this. So I had to put new indicator mat on it and and do some other changes to it, which I showed in the other video. So let's see if she can catch that nug. Gold Rush 22. Well, it's working. I'm missing some of these rocks in this. But the water flow, this is still building up right here in front of the minor moss. Well, Ken told me not to worry about it, so I'm not going to worry about it. He said it's not that big a deal. You got the rest of the sluice working for you. So yeah, so let's hopefully it's working. I wish I had a little more water flow, but that may increase as this level comes up. We barely got enough water going. I got no leaks, so there's a little leak down there, and down under there, but I have it packed with clay. If I need to absolutely do it, I can get some clay and literally make another clay layer right here. But right now, as far as I'm concerned, and that is cleaning itself out. So I'm going to end up with a lot of concentrates right in there. So, not perfect, but it's working. Let me get this bucket ran. And this is the first test bucket of this. I am going to hopefully see something in the indicator mat. If not, well, we'll figure it out then. Gold Rush 22. Welcome back. Alright, I finished that half a bucket. And as I thought, as the water builds back here, but the sluice is working. It's not perfect, but I got gold. Got a speck there, a speck there, a speck there. Thought I saw more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Probably got gold backing up in there. But I am noticing that the tailings, I got to make a better chute to get my tailings out of the way because it does start to back up. But I'm happy with it. There's a lot of concentrates though. But I got my pan and I can pan. So yeah, we got gold, and I'm going to do a clean out on that half a bucket, because really what our goal here today is to see not just that there's gold, and I can see gold already, but the size of the gold, what the gold is in. And as I said, you know, you can see the top sands and stuff, but down in there, that's all clay kind of mixed stuff. So, and then I got a big rock over there, so my goal is to kind of keep digging down and working my way probably to about that boulder. But again, today's a R&R casual. I'm out here. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. My buddy Ken's here. I'm going to go check on him. But I'm going to do this clean out real quick and go show him my nugs. Gold Rush 22. As you can see, I got my sluice running again, which means I finished my pan, and it actually wasn't too bad. Now remember, I only was on the surface and then got down to where I rolled that larger rock, and we got gold. I got about a dozen flakes in here. 80% of them are just micro dots, but there's 3 or 4 okay flakes in there. Not quite what I'd call a nug, but darn close. So let's see if I can at least get you to see a little color. I have no idea if you got to see it because there's too much glare for me and I don't have my glasses on. But I'm going to go down and check on Ken. I'll be right back. Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Be
Anyway,
careful, don't collapse that.
here you go.
Ooh.
I didn't do too good. It might have been the way I cleaned up was pretty sloppy. Kind of tried to pull the carpet off. I might have been losing shit off the back,
But the flakes you did get are bigger than down farther, down below. Remember, they were smaller than that.
well, you know,
My pan's over there, by the way.
you know, I mean, that was that piece that I was showing you.
Oh, on your
wasn't it?
indicator, man?
That was it. And the
Yeah.
rest is just powder. You know what I mean? But
Well, but we're here.
oh, yeah.
We're here to actually
I mean,
research.
there's something there.
Those are nugs. Anyway, my pan's over there. You'll see because those I only have like 1 or 2 of
Might
those.
as well save it. You know what I mean?
Oh, suck it up! I left mine out. I'll suck it up next.
Yeah.
Because I just finished my second bucket. I rolled that next one out, but they were all compact in here like a triangle.
Oh yeah.
So it's
you're running good.
yeah. I told you I took that clay and I raised it up like another inch, and then I actually took your advice from last time and cleared the path.
So it was clean out.
Yeah, because I had to keep doing my tailings.
That sucker's running like a champ.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
you hear that, champ?
No, it's running. It's got more flow than I was down there. You know.
And I also took your advice about clearing the path too.
Yeah, it helps get the water kind of speeded up.
Yeah, and it did. It helped big time. So I'm going to run that second bucket, and then we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Ken showed up just as I was going to tell what was going on. So let me try this again. So I dig a little different. I like to know what's in the layers. So I'll start at the top, and then I'll do the next layer, and then the next layer. So let me just show you real quick. I didn't have to go very far down, and I started hitting that rusty stuff again. So the first bucket had some overburden on it and stuff. Now I'm down at the next layer with the second bucket. And I did raise my sluice up a little bit. Took some clay and set it up here. Now I did learn a trick that you can, if you're getting just a little bit off on the flow, you can kind of do little tricks like the rock and such. But I got a speck of gold in there that I got so much sun I'm not going to be able to show you because it's a micro dot. But it's running good. Now a lot of you are going to say, oh wow, it's building up right now. That's alright. Just means it's more I have to pan. But yeah, it's running good. So, you know, for today I think I'm just going to finish this bucket. Ken's packing his stuff up. Oop, got to be careful. There's that clay that broke up. And ooh, that's the only thing with that classifier. You got to be careful that you get everything actually in the classifier. You know, so anyway, it's working. I'm actually happy with it. I'm happy with the flow. I got gold. Got one there, one there, one there. I think I have one there. And maybe there. But they're small. So we're going to keep feeding. Gold Rush 22. Welcome back. Okay, well, we finished that second bucket, and I did a clean out. And again, this is the second layer, second bucket. I told you guys earlier, I'm just here to kind of prospect and truthfully just have a nice casual day. But we got some color. It's hard to get out of the glare. So I counted 9 flakes, maybe 10. There's a couple in there that are bigger than the previous, so the gold did get bigger on the next layer. But I was talking to Ken, he's already bugged out. We're just trying to get a feel for this, and each time we come, we're going to try to push a little further, And right now, what this is telling us is this is pretty much just flood gold that's accumulated. It's not concentrated enough to really justify a serious dig. So could I go down deeper? Yeah, but this is a big valley between that hill and where the next is. It could be 30 feet down before you even start getting down to where the river and the bedrock is. So, like I said, casual day. We checked out 2 spots. He got a few down there. I think I got a little more than he did, but the sluice worked great. And yeah, so all in all, I got about 20 to 30 colors. I'm going to snuff them up. I don't think we need to weigh those, although that one's pretty close to a nug. But great day. I'm actually going to pack it up, kind of take my time getting out. It's nice and warm. It feels good to be warm. But I gained a few more subscribers this week. I want to thank you, as well as the ones who gave me the thumbs up on the videos. And yeah, happy Easter. So hopefully we learned something. We definitely had a good time. It's exactly what I needed. So peaceful. You can hear the main creek over there, which we are trying to make our way to. So you guys have a wonderful day. Praise the Lord. Have a wonderful week. Please hit that subscribe button. Give me the thumbs up. Leave a comment if you have anything you want to say. So until next time, Gold Rush 22. Have a great week. Gotta love it.